What up? Jeff here with all my Bitcoin renegades. And tonight I'm going to do a video on a token that is just blasting off. I'm really considering possibly buying it myself right now, and it is Barnbridge. Now, it is a super low cap gem. I didn't even notice how low cap it was. Only 219 million. And look how much volume is going through it right now. 61 million basically. And there's a circulating supply of only 4.9 million. There's not a whole lot of tokens out there. So not only is this a low cap gem, not only is the volume super high for the market cap, yeah, some volume goes higher, but only a $219 million market cap and only 4.9 million coins. That is really, really big. And it doesn't say how much of the circulating supply or if there is more coins right off. But I guess they just started the Barnbridge community donation program. And I want to look into that and kind of read about what that is before we get started looking at the website and the white paper possibly. So Barnbridge community donation program. Hello, everybody. As you know, the cream exploit that happened on October 27th has also made an impact on the Barnbridge smart yield cream pools. Some of our community members were drained, losing a significant amount of their net worth. The cream team may or may not figure out a way to reimburse the losses. Here's the latest on it from them. I guess someone got drained because of the cream exploit that happened on the Barnbridge. But they're thinking about reimbursing the people for that. So that's pretty cool. The attacker removed 130 million USD worth of tokens from CREAM Cream, Ethereum version 1 markets. We are working to repay lost funds, starting with a partial payment. Details of this repayment plan will be announced in the coming days. So I guess despite the fact that Barnbridge is not responsible for this situation, we want to be proactive and lend a hand to our community members who were affected. Sir Gunner, Sir Specular, Sir Mazza, and that's just a few. Considering the above, we are setting a goal to collect $250,000, 1/5 of the total loss amount. That's pretty cool of them. So they didn't have to repay anything, and most of the time if you lose money in crypto like that from a drain or a hack, they don't do anything to reimburse you. So this is really cool that they do that. And they are going to do whatever they can. So yeah, there's that. So now let's go into Barnbridge. What is this thing here? Well, Bond is an Ethereum token, which is the token on the Barnbridge, right? So, and it is a bridge, so that's the name is right in there. Bridge is crypto one to another. So, it's an Ethereum token bond that governs Barnbridge, a protocol that enables users to hedge against DeFi yield sensitivity and price volatility. Its first application, Smart Yield, allows users to choose between risk profiles for lending on DeFi protocols such as Aave and Compound. By using Smart Yield, senior bond investors can receive fixed rates at potentially lower risk, while junior bond investors can receive higher rates at higher risk. Wow, that's pretty intense. I don't know what any of that is. But for a lot of the people that are into, DeFi, yield farming, lending, paying it back, all that stuff. This is for you, and it helps you, bond investors or whatever, buy at a lower risk if you're a senior, but you get a lower rate. As the junior bond investors, I guess they're like taking higher risk, but making more bank. That's what that seems like to me. I'm not 100% sure. I'm just going by what I'm reading. So, tokenized risk protocol. Barnbridge. A new community donation program is live. So that is for what happened with the cream. So that was pretty cool that they do that. Tokenized risk protocol. A fluctuations derivatives protocol for hedging yield sensitivity and market price. So smart bonds. Structured market adjusted risk tranches. Okay, this is some real hefty stuff, guys. This is like the expert. This is the deep end of the pool. This is the high end of the totem pole. This is the highest cliff to, cliff dive. This is the biggest, the most technical. This is definitely the Harvard of crypto right here. So interest rate, volatility, risk mitigation using debt-based derivatives, not for the beginner. You could still buy bond token. Anybody can do that. I'm just saying, like, to actually, interact in the Barnbridge, economy, ecosystem, you would probably have to be a little bit smarter than I am. And there's a lot of people smarter than me. So, Barnbridge's smart exposure allows users to passively rebalance between any two assets via tokenized strategies. Man, I always have a strategy. I love a good strategy. I love it. That's why I always love RPG games growing up, guys. That's why I'm a gamer, because I'm a strategist. You know, the old Zelda games, or, that you had to figure out puzzles, like each room you go into, you have to figure out a puzzle to get into the next room. That's why I love crypto. That's why I love stuff like this. It just brings out like the inner nerd in me. So, and I'm not your typical nerd, so. Most people I say, I'm a nerd, they're like, dude, you're not a nerd, bro. Like, you're too gangsted to be a nerd. No, I'm not a gangster. Never been in a gang in my life. Oh, man, I'll probably have to cut that out. I don't know if I can say that on YouTube. Oh, my God. So it also has a smart alpha, market price exposure risk mitigation using tranche volatility derivatives. Yeah, just really smart stuff you need to know. So now, I'm not going to go into the white paper, but if I do buy this, I want to see if there's anything, like I said earlier, and it's going to give me an even bigger foot in crypto. When you're looking into an altcoin, go to that roadmap, see where they're at, see if there's an up and coming thing in the project that could really change the game. They could really move it to the next level. If they're waiting to do something major now, and you got to look at it, if they've been promising this forever and not following through, you got to look at that too. So you have to see, like, when were they supposed to do it? Was it supposed to be done? What is it? Is it like a new platform they're creating, a new partnership? Whatever it is, could be. It could send this thing from a $200 million coin to a $2 billion coin like that. With one good piece of news. So, and that's 10x your money. So you put 10,000 in there, you get 100 grand just for doing a little bit of extra research. So, that is one thing you're going to have to do from here. Now, where do we look for prices in something like this now? It's already up super high right now. Let's look at the all-time high. We're talking $185 at the beginning. So if you do that, that's about 4x from where we're at. That barely puts it at 900 million. So you could do that easy. We could possibly even go higher than that. Not saying that's going to happen, but look, we even went to 89 over here. So there's a big room for money in this. It's just, are you willing to take the risk? Is there something in the white paper that they're getting ready to do or already have done that is going to bring them to the next level? Or did this hack hurt them really bad? Obviously not, because look, it's blasting off. So when you get a protocol gets infiltrated, and you have a community and a protocol that stands up and does what's right, not a lot of people do that anymore, but does what's right, then they still take off. They do even better than they would have done before. So, all right, guys, that being said, you know what time it is? Goodbye and good Bitcoin. Bang!